Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we have my little friend here. This is Charlie. Hello, say hello to the people, Charlie. Hi everyone. Charlie is here for moral support because this is a hard video. Not really a hard video, but it's just there's a lot of stuff that's gonna go on in this video. First off, so the day this is being posted, which should be the 11th of October. The special thing about the 11th of October is that it is National Coming Out Day, and also 1 year ago from that day, so today, because you'll be, whenever you're watching it or whatever, 1 year ago on that day is the day that I came out as bisexual, and so that was really fun. That was also like one of my first videos that I did, for the most part. Yeah, that was the second one. The first one was kind of like a walk and chat, but that was like the first like real video I did, which was really cool. To think that it's been a year since I've done that, or since I've started doing videos, which is really fun. One thing about just sexuality and like gender and everything like that is that it is like a spectrum. So we think of it as a spectrum, so you can fall anywhere between like straight or gay or male or female or anywhere in between. So this video is kind of like an update on where I'm at personally in like my journey and everything like that, and things that I've figured out in my life. So earlier today I will have posted an announcement slash basically what I'm saying now, what I'm about to tell you guys, on Facebook. And so if you're here from Facebook looking for more answers, just hold on right quick. I'm going to make the announcement one more time for those people who did not see it on Facebook. Update, on the last video that I did on coming out, I said that I was bi, but I leaned more towards women. Since then I've realized I don't like guys at all, so I'm a lesbian, so that's great. So that's a new update. I don't like guys, only girls. Thank you very much. Girls are hot. And then the second thing is, as you guys know, earlier this school year I got a binder. I still wear it. I'm currently wearing it right now. It's amazing and I love it. And so one of the reasons why I got the binder, I don't know how well I explained it in the last video, the last time I had like talked about it, but one of the reasons why I got it was because I was struggling with like seeing myself in the mirror and then that person that I see in the mirror not matching the person that I felt on the inside, or the person that I envisioned in my head as to like what I wanted to look like, and it had nothing to do with weight or anything like that. And there's a few ways I like tried to fix that, with like cutting my hair, and then I grew it out again, and then I cut it again when I got to college, and then it kind of grew out again this past summer, and then again I cut it super short like how I had it at one point when I was in high school, and I really like this haircut. And then the second thing, like, cause that really helped me like figure out who I was, but then there's still just, it still just didn't look right, and I just didn't look the way I felt, and part of it was my chest, and I really just didn't like the way it looked. So then when I got to college and I met Carlos, and like I've learned a whole bunch of other stuff about the community and stuff like that, and like explored new things, and realized there was a way that I could get rid of my chest and not like have to go through surgery or anything like that, just to see how I would feel. So then I got the binder and put that on and loved it, and wore it pretty much ever since, and I feel super comfortable in it, and whenever I have it on and I look at myself in the mirror, and between like that and the haircut that I have now, and just like with my short hair that I've had for a while now, and then with the binder on, it's just like, yes, that's me. And it's like finally clicking and finally matching up. With that being said, I've also been like contemplating my gender and trying to figure out like what exactly am I. And I haven't really felt like necessarily female, but I also haven't felt male, and so I'm kind of in this weird like in between. I'm not necessarily like male, I'm not female, but it's just kind of weird. I don't fit in either of these like boxes, if you like, because that's how some people think of it, is like kind of check boxes. Are you male or female? And I'm like, after like multiple like thinking about it and like trying to figure out what I am and like who I am and stuff like that, I've come to the conclusion I've come to the conclusion that I'm non-binary, which means that I don't identify as male or female. That has nothing to do with the way I dress, nothing to do with what's in my pants, whatever. You want to be like, but this is what is in your pants, so that's what you have to be. Nope, that's not how that works. So, yes, there'll be times where I dress more masculine than feminine, there'll be times where I dress more feminine than masculine, but it's all just clothes, and so it doesn't really have a gender to it, if that makes sense. That being said, I would like to start using they, them pronouns, so there's a lot to what that means. One of it is, like, if you're related to me, what am I to you now? Like, I was your niece, but what am I now? I was your daughter, what am I now? Like, type of thing there. So I'm going to go through and kind of go through what I would be now, or what you would refer to me as now if you're fit into one of those categories. So to my parents, what's up parents? I'm now your child. We've already had this conversation, but just to like everyone out there who could be watching and have like no clue, whatever, anything, I am a child. I'm your child. Don't need to be a daughter, don't need to be a son, I'm just a child. So that's kind of like the generic term for that. If you're one of my grandparents, what's up grandparents, I love y'all. I am now your grandchild and not your granddaughter, I am your grandchild. If I am your niece, so any of my aunts and uncles out there, this one's kind of funny. I'm now your nibbling. So I've like looked up like where nibbling came from. So basically it's a combination of niece or nephew with sibling. So it's basically referring to that I am your sibling's child. That's kind of where nibbling comes from, which I think is hilarious. I find that extremely funny, and I'm really excited to hear people introduce me as their nibbling, because I think that's the funniest thing ever, and I love the fact that that's now one of like the things that I will go by. If I was your sister, then I'm now just a sibling. Easy as that. Cousin, still cousin. If they're like, but is it a male cousin or a female cousin? Nope, neither. I'm neither male nor female, so that's fun. A few things that I just want to like touch on. If you have any more questions, like if there's any more questions that you have, or you're wondering, or you want to talk to me more about this, please, please, please feel free to reach out, whether it's like you have my number or whatever, or if you leave a comment down below, reach out, ask the questions, because I am very much open to answering any questions as to the best of my ability that I know how to answer them. I do ask though that they are respectful questions, and they're coming from a sense of curiosity and not so much of a sense of like disrespect, if that makes sense. Please, please don't ever ask anyone if they're gonna have top surgery. Don't. That's not an appropriate question to ask anybody in any situation, so please don't. ask that question. Also, I ask that even if you don't, so I know there's a lot of people, that are like, oh, well, being gay is a sin and blah, blah, blah. If that's what you think, sure. That's what you think. I don't think that. I am very much religious, and I believe that God created us in His own image and that He created us each for an individual purpose. And so I feel as though my purpose is to just spread love, and I feel like any Christian, like their main purpose in life is to spread love. And that's one of the things that I strongly believe, that no matter what you believe in or whatever, you ultimately need to be respectful. And so if you are in that situation where you're like, I don't agree with that lifestyle, or you are like, no, that's a sin, but this and that, like, okay, that's your own opinion. Okay, I don't care. Sure, that's your own opinion. The thing that I care about is if you're being disrespectful. So if you are using pronouns, whether it's like my pronouns of they, them, someone else's who are using different pronouns than like they were born with or whatever, be respectful. If someone is like, hey, can you use this name instead of this name? Do it. It doesn't matter what your beliefs are. That's at the end of the day, that's just being respectful to that person and what makes them feel comfortable. Just imagine like someone coming up to you and using a completely different name. And like say your name is like Todd, but someone keeps calling you Bob or whatever constantly. Like, and you've asked them continuously, hey, my name's Todd, call me Todd, and they still don't. So just think about it in the way of like, how would you feel if someone is using the wrong pronouns for you or using the wrong name? Again, if you have any questions, like if you want something clarified a little bit better from like this video, please don't hesitate to put a comment down below, or if you have my number or any of my socials, just like DM me. I would love to continue educating people to the best of my ability. I hope this video has helped you guys kind of understand where I'm at in my life and where I want to go forward with. One thing, at least for me, is that at least currently I'm not changing my name. I mean, I like Courtney, I think it's chill, like, I don't know. I mean, if anything, it would be like corn or something, but that's just kind of weird.
I call it.
Yeah, that's what no, what's your name? Carlos. That's what Carlos calls me. He calls me corn or corny, and I will definitely 100% respond to those, but it's just, I don't feel the need to change my name, at least not at this point. Like, my name's not my problem. It's more of just my body, and then just, that's pretty much it. Is my body's the only thing that I have an issue with. My name's fine. My pronouns, obviously I want to change to they, them. Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at in my life. So I hope this video helped you kind of understand a little bit more about where I'm at in my life. Thanks guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more, not necessarily more content like this, but definitely more content from me. I post every Sundays for the most part. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, be kind to one another. Bye.